Why has Japan, throughout its history, generated such a rich tapestry of words of love, sometimes elevating even explicit sexual expressions into profound literature and art? While often considered taboo in many Western cultures, how did these themes flourish in Japan, cultivating a unique aesthetic? Today, we embark on a journey to uncover Japan's deep-seated philosophies and diverse expressions of love and sex, from ancient times to the modern era. We'll discover a delicate and rich facet of Japanese culture that is often left unspoken, revealed through its unique language and literary traditions. Looking back at Japanese history, we find that perceptions of sex and love developed in ways distinct from the West. For instance, in ancient Japan, the Kojiki, one of Japan's oldest chronicles, describes people learning sexual acts by observing a wagtail bird. This suggests sex was viewed as a natural part of life's cycle. The term asobi, appearing in the Manyoshu, Japan's oldest poetry anthology, also referred to the acts of Miko shrine maidens, who honored deities, often involving sexual communion for fertility, and bountiful harvests. This was a sacred kami asobi, or divine play. During the Heian period, literary works like The Tale of Ise depict romances, and even sexual acts among the aristocracy. The Tosa Diary contains what is believed to be the first depiction of kissing in Japanese literature, indicating its practice as an act of love even then. By the Edo period, pleasure quarters, like Yoshiwara, were not merely places for prostitution. They were vibrant social hubs where culture and art flourished. The Shunga erotic woodblock prints produced, there were more than just obscene images. They served as sex education textbooks, bridal gifts, and even talismans against evil. These expressions diverge significantly from eras in the West, where Christian morality often suppressed such themes, instead fostering a unique Japanese aesthetic of sexuality. The Irogoto Jitan Dictionary of Erotic Matters that we refer to is truly a treasure trove of words, compiling expressions related to love and sex since ancient times. This dictionary reveals just how diverse and subtle the Japanese language has been in describing these themes. Instead of directly naming genitalia, there are countless rich metaphors drawing from nature, such as flowers, fruits, shellfish, animals, or even topography. This unique aesthetic avoids explicit language, instead artistically sublimating sensuality by connecting it to natural beauty and fertility. In contrast to Western cultures, which often feature more direct anatomical descriptions, Japanese literature favored these indirect evocative expressions. Furthermore, there was a remarkably sophisticated understanding of pleasure. Concepts like gocho, 5 signs of female arousal, and judo, 10 movements to communicate desire, originating from ancient Chinese sex. Manuals were introduced to Japan and developed uniquely. These elaborate systems describe the stages of female arousal and subtle bodily cues, indicating a meticulous pursuit of understanding the partner's physical and emotional state to achieve mutual climax. For example, Edo period texts distinguished between initial arousal fluid, sawamizu, and climax fluid, kimizu or seijui, demonstrating an astonishing empirical knowledge centuries before modern science confirmed it. Importantly, Kano Shosetsu no Ogi, The Secrets of Erotic Novels, emphasizes that these works are not just about arousing sexual desire, but crucially about depicting the gentleness, sadness, and poignancy of sex. This highlights a profound aspect of Japanese literature, where sexual acts are inextricably linked with complex human emotions and the subtle nuances of the heart. These traditional expressions of love and sex continue to significantly influence modern Japanese culture. For example, in popular culture like manga, anime, and films, metaphorical language and aesthetic sensibilities inherited from ancient times persist in various forms. Many works convey sensuality through subtle emotional nuances and suggestive imagery, rather than direct sexual depictions. This is a testament to the enduring Japanese tradition of valuing okuyukashisa modesty subtlety, which leaves room for the viewer's imagination, contrasting with much Western media, where more explicit expressions are often expected. The development of the unique love hotel system in modern Japan can also be seen as an evolution of historical places for intimate encounters, such as the Edo period dei chaya meeting tea houses. In Japanese thought, there's also the concept of Aizen, Mu, a Buddhist deity, who guides beings trapped by worldly desires towards enlightenment. This suggests an approach where desire is not simply denied, but sublimated to achieve a higher spirituality. This contrasts sharply with many Western religions that have often linked sex with sin, revealing a unique philosophical depth in Japan. Even the language surrounding topics, like prostitution, has evolved, with terms like baishun selling, sex, and kaishun buying sex, emphasizing different aspects of responsibility, reflecting shifts in societal values. As we've explored within Japan's culture, thought, history, and literature, there lies a unique set of values that views love and sex not just as physical acts, but as rich, multifaceted expressions imbued with deep spirituality. The very existence of such a diverse vocabulary, from archaic terms to modern slang, is evidence of how earnestly the Japanese people have engaged with these themes, avoiding explicit expression while using rich metaphors and allusions to depict scenes and emotions. Demonstrates a delicate aesthetic and skillful artistry that offers us profound insights. We hope that exploring this profound aspect of Japanese culture will spark new dialogues. Between your culture and ours, how are love and sex discussed and expressed in your own culture? We invite you to share your thoughts on this topic. In the comments below,